Thanks for coming on this week's podcast. This week, we're going to talk real quick about using Facebook advertising for your insurance agency. And as most of you know now, there's been really an explosion in 2019 in using Facebook ads to generate, whether it's referrals, increase retention, and even generate leads. Most of your FMOs, most of your uplines, general agents, whatever, are starting to really push training agents on how to use this more effectively, obviously to grow your business. And what I'd like to kind of tell you today is to just kind of take a deep breath before you go spending a lot of money. And please understand that Facebook advertising, it does work, but you have to bring a good strategy and game plan to the table if you're going to get your money back and get some results with what you're spending. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you can't just set up an ad and get results. You have to have other pieces to the puzzle in place to really get not just results, but a good consistent flow of results. So first off, and most importantly, if you want to get started, you have to have what's called a Facebook business page for your insurance agency. So here's an example of an independent agent. So yes, one, you have to have a business page. It should be set up. It should look professional. But most importantly, you need to have a healthy flow of daily content on your page. So I guess what I'm trying to say is think about it logically. You're going to go do an advertisement. Let's say you're trying to do an advertisement for someone turning 65. You turn in 65, you're confused about your Medicare options, talk to a local expert who can offer you a free consultation, right? So if the consumer sees this advertisement, they're going to click on your page and come back to your business page to see who you are and how legitimate you are. So my point is you want to have a good, healthy flow of good content every day on your page that kind of tells people, hey, look, I know about Medicare. I'm on top of my game. Every day I'm posting good articles, tips, and updates because I know Medicare. I'm the expert. I'm the guy you want to talk to. So for me, that's tip number one. You have to have a business page, but at least 3 or 4 times a week, you have to post good educational content on the page. But more importantly, that content should be relative to what you're advertising, okay? It all fits in part of the same puzzle. Number 2 is you really need to have an agency website. Make no mistake, when people come onto your Facebook page, they're going to check out your website. It's right there. They're going to click on it. And they're going to make sure that, again, your website says, hey, I specialize in Medicare. Because at the end of the day, you have to understand that a lot of consumers, they're getting scammed. There's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of concern from the consumer that I'm going to waste my time with this. So whatever you can project, hopefully you can project that you're the guru, you're the expert. So again, to get results with Facebook advertising, you have to have a business page. It needs to be set up. 2, the page needs to be active. You need to be posting at least 3 or 4 times a week, not for just a week, but for at least a month or 2 before you start doing the advertising. And then most importantly, you really need to have a really good website in place that, again, tells people the same story the Facebook page tells. Your website should not say, I specialize in life insurance, and you're doing Medicare ads, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up to the consumer. All these things are important components for getting a steady flow of results. So I appreciate everyone's time. I look forward to next week's podcast, and best of luck to you. Thanks.